Are you headed to the doTERRA annual convention in Salt Lake City? If so, keep watching. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite tips on packing and places to eat and things to do while you're in Salt Lake City, along with things that you absolutely do not want to forget. Keep watching. I'm Mandy Summers, and for the best essential oil education, hit the subscribe button and click the bell so that you can be notified every single time I upload a brand new video about essential oils. This year will be my 9th convention that I have attended for doTERRA International. I am so excited because every convention is different. Every convention has amazing entertainment and tons of education. Plus, we get to hang out with some of our favorite people on the planet. Stick around to the end and I'll show you how to download my new convention guide that we just created for those who are traveling to convention from all over the world. So my number one tip is to start now boosting your immune system. So get those On Guard Plus soft gels out, start taking them on a daily basis, because in just a week, you're going to be surrounded by 30,000 doTERRists who are loving the product, but they're also bringing germs from all over the country and the world. You definitely want to be prepared. You want your immune system boosted so that you can enjoy the entire convention. Another favorite thing that I love to do when I'm traveling is ordering packing cubes. Now, sometimes I have just used gallon-size Ziploc bags where I can put my outfit for the day in that bag, push all the air out, and then I have them all set ready to go, so that every day when I wake up, I can grab one of those cubes or bags and I don't have to sort through my suitcase at all. It makes it really simple, really easy. I'll put a link in the description below so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But you're soon gonna find out that when you come to convention, it's totally exciting and exhausting all at once. And so the less decisions that you have to make, the better that will be for your brain space as you're taking in all the education. Okay, my next tip is to get on and order the On Guard toothpaste samples and the shampoo samples so that you can just take those samples with you and you don't actually have to pack and check your bag in, because we all know that the doTERRA shampoo comes in a bottle that's too big. Now, last year we had brand new rules that surfaced from the Vivint Center because they had revamped the whole center. It's really important that if you're bringing things into the Vivint Center that you use a clear bag. Now, if you ordered the doTERRA swag that came out, they actually sent us a clear bag. There will be 2 lines. There will be a clear bag line and there will be a non-clear bag line. Now, I've heard that the clear bag line goes really fast and that the non-clear bag line goes really slow, so just be prepared for that. Having your own clear bag will make your life so much easier. Now, going through the lines to get into the Vivint Center, this is for track A, make sure that you have a water bottle that's empty. It's kind of like going through airport security. You don't want to take anything into the Vivint that is not going to go through security. Make sure you leave those pocket knives at home and liquids, things like that. But you can bring in an empty water bottle that we can fill when we get in there. Now, there is food available while you're in the Vivint Center. And I did hear from people who went to the Vivint last year that you can bring food in, but it has to be pre-packaged and contained. I have been attending track B for the last 5 or 6 years, which is totally lax. It's a very relaxed atmosphere. You do get everything 2 hours later, but you don't have to worry about the same things that you have to struggle with in the Vivint. Just know that if you're in track A, you definitely have to live by the rules that the Vivint Center has put on us. Okay, my next tip. This is an absolute must. Now, if you're a fashionista and you have to wear super cute shoes, my tip for you is to bring a bag that has sneakers in them, because as you walk through Salt Lake, I can guarantee you your feet are going to be so tired. I like bringing an extra pair of sneakers if I want to wear a cute pair of shoes once I get into either the Salt Palace or the Vivint, but walking around in sneakers will definitely make your body happy and your feet happy. Now, along those same lines, you know, even though in Salt Lake it's often hot around the time of convention, this year, 2019, happens to be that convention is going to be right around the high 70s, low 80s, and so it's going to be pretty decent. It's not going to be extra hot, it's not going to be extra cold, but I would recommend, if you're somebody who gets cold easily, to bring a light sweater into whatever venue you're with. They do keep the AC going, and so if you are somebody who gets cold easily, grab that and bring that with you. Every single year, there are dozens of stores that pop up all around the Vivint and the Salt Palace that are selling essential oil supplies like Oil Life, Aroma Tools, Got Oil supplies. There's a ton of them. My recommendation for you is that if you anticipate you're gonna come and purchase anything, bring an extra suitcase. You know, I'm the kind of person that I like to come to things and try not to spend a ton of money because I want to soak it all in. I don't want to spend my time shopping, but inevitably every single year I end up coming home with more than I had planned. Not to mention that the brand new products kits that are coming out, those tend to be a decent size, and so make sure you're saving room in your luggage so that you can get that stuff home. Now let's talk oils. Of course, we want to travel with our oils because we love them so much. They're so amazing. But if you left something at home, just know that doTERRA does have a product showcase where you can go and try every single oil that they have available. And so if there's an oil that you didn't grab and you're having a hard time finding somebody with it, head on over to the product showcase and you can visit one of the product booths and use the oil that you are looking for. Okay, now this tip I did not understand or even know for the first couple years, and once I learned it, it explained a lot. So here in Salt Lake City, we are at a higher altitude, and so a lot of people struggle with altitude sickness who are coming from the sea level altitudes. And so just know that if you're somebody who is coming from a lower altitude, you might experience a little bit of altitude sickness. You want to make sure and drink lots of water, stay seriously hydrated, and take your Mito 2 Max. You can also get a product called Altitude RX or Cell Food that will help with that as well. I can tell you from having tons of people come in just from our team over the years that inevitably we do have a couple people every single year who experience altitude sickness, and they're out for about 12 hours while their body is trying to adjust to the altitude. Now, don't forget to bring extra spending money. The convention kits tend to be anywhere between $200 to $300. They always sell out every single year, so make sure that you order it on the first day so you can get one. Now let's just talk swag store for a minute. If you've come in the years past, you'll know, especially last year, there were like 6-hour waits to get into the swag store. I have heard that this year they have changed that. They have quadrupled the space. They've also brought in triple the amount of registers so that we are able to get in and get out quickly without having to wait in super long lines just to get into the store and super long lines just to get through the purchase process. Now finally, I wanted to talk about food. We did say that if you're going to the Vivint, it tends to be easiest to bring your food with you or purchase at the Vivint Center because getting through that security line can be tricky at times. There are 2 malls close by. There is the Gateway Plaza Mall and the City Center Creek Mall that is right down the street from both the Salt Palace and the Vivint. They do have great eating options. Now, every time I go out to eat during convention, you just have to expect you're gonna wait in line for at least 20 minutes to get your food. But some of my favorite restaurants are Blue Lemon. They have the most amazing butternut squash soup, along with great salads and sandwiches. I love Crown Burger. That's definitely one that they have great salads. They also have amazing pastrami burgers. Now, my all-time favorite tradition for convention is to go to a little German deli called Siegfrieds. They have really authentic German delicious food. Sauerkraut, potato salad, bratwurst, you name it, they've got it. They've got all different kinds of meats, and that's really fun, and that's actually super close to the Salt Palace. I will include that in my convention download and a few other restaurants that are around the area that get really high reviews on Yelp. Most of them I've actually tried out myself, and I can tell you they're super yummy. I hope you have a wonderful convention. I would love to hear what your convention tips are. I'm sure I forgot a few. So post them in the comments below. Tell me what you love about convention and your favorite tip for when you're in Salt Lake City at the doTERRA International Convention. Hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you can be notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video if you thought this information was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Have a wonderful time at convention.